Hormuz Island is an Iranian island in the Persian Gulf, located 8 kilometers from Bandar Abbas. This oval-shaped island is situated near the Strait of Hormuz. The city of Hormuz, located in the north of the island, is the only populated area on the island. Hormuz is considered the key to the Persian Gulf due to its geographical location and proximity to the Strait of Hormuz. This strategic position has made it historically significant for trade and commerce. According to historical sources, the ancient name of Hormuz was Hormuz, which means palm tree in the local dialect of Hormozgan province. On the other hand, this word can be derived from a combination of Hormu and Mog, port, meaning a harbour, which is mistakenly known as Hormuz today. The earliest evidence of human presence on the island is several stone artifacts discovered on the eastern shores of the island. There is a stone scatter in a place called Chand Derakht, which appears to be a high marine terrace dating back to the Pleistocene period. This site includes a collection of Middle Paleolithic stone tools dating back over 40,000 years. Hormuz Island is famous among geologists for its variety of soils and high diversity, earning it the nickname Geological Paradise. The rocks indicate that over thousands of years, as Hormuz gradually emerged from the water, they underwent various forms of erosion. The geological history of Hormuz Island dates back approximately 600 million years, with its emergence from the water estimated to be around 50,000 years ago. Now let's explore some of the natural and historical sites on this island. Portuguese Castle. The Portuguese Castle is one of the historical buildings on Hormuz Island. The historical castle is one of the remnants from the period of the Portuguese invaders in southern Iran and has a history of over 500 years. The Portuguese ruled the island of Hormuz for nearly a century. They built an extensive castle on this island in 1507 AD under the command of Albuquerque, and 115 years later it was seized by Imam Quli Khan. In the past, this castle was used not only for military purposes but also as a residence for Portuguese officers' families. The Portuguese castle of Hormuz included a church, barracks, and a command centre. After the departure of the Portuguese, the native people made changes to the structure of the castle and converted it into a water reservoir. This reservoir has been a place for storing water for the locals throughout the year. Due to the design and material characteristics of this reservoir, different organisms cannot grow in it, and the water remains fresh and pure for a long time. Over the years, sediment from the sea has been advancing gradually, burying parts of the castle such as the barracks almost under the sand brought in by the sea. The castle attracted significant attention from Western military forces due to its strategic location. The Portuguese constructed this building to further protect their colony in India and dominate the Persian Gulf and the Indian Ocean. Currently, there are different opinions regarding the preservation of the boundaries of the Portuguese castle on Hormuz Island. Inside the castle, one can see war cannons, remnants of buildings, and towers, and this castle offers a noble and suitable view of Hormuz Island. The Red Beach. The red beach is similar in colour to the planet Mars. The red colour is noticeable throughout all parts of Hormuz Island and has become a symbol of the island. In the red beach, the sea water appears red up to several metres, and the reason for this is the solution of mineral materials in the seawater. The red beach is also known as the clay beach. It has culinary uses, and the locals prepare a type of sauce called sorag from it and use it for cooking various fish, jams, local bread, and making various pickles. The soil of this beach is used for making various handicrafts and in the dyeing industry. The main reason for the red colour of the soil on the red beach is the abundance of iron oxide in this soil. The locals of Hormuz Island refer to the red soil of this island as golak. Rainbow Valley. Rainbow Valley, made up of over 70 different colour spectrums, is one of the most well-known places on Hormuz Island. In this valley, the minerals forming different types of rocks are layered on top of each other or side by side. Yellow, red, silver, and black colours are mainly composed of russet and iron oxide compounds, while white, blue, pink and grey soils are the result of volcanic compounds that, when combined, give an unparalleled appearance to Hormuz. In Rainbow Valley, there are also various metallic rocks. Examples of rocks found in Rainbow Valley include magnetite, hematite and oolite. The main element forming these rocks is iron oxide. The colourful soils of Rainbow Valley are used for making various handicrafts in the south, and these soils also have medicinal properties. Although these soils have a significant impact on the economic activities of the people of Hormuz Island, unrestrained extraction from them will have irreparable consequences. Valley of Statues. This valley is characterized by rocks shaped like various animals, such as sheep, chicken, and different dragons. As you progress along the valley, it narrows and suddenly reaches a cliff about 40 meters high. The view of the valley is entirely facing the Persian Gulf. The name of this valley comes from the fact that due to chemical reactions and erosion, the rocks and stones of this area have taken on amazing shapes. The centuries-old history of Hormuz Island doubles the geological value of the soil in this region. The Salt Goddess. The Salt Goddess Mountain is a large salt crystal. This mountain and the surrounding caves have been formed over many years due to geological activities and water and wind erosion. Unlike other mountains, the Salt Goddess Mountain does not echo sounds. Under the Salt Goddess Mountain, there is water flowing with an orange colour. The flow of this water, aided by other natural phenomena, has created the Salt Goddess or turquoise cave within the heart of the Salt Goddess Mountain. A significant part of Hormuz Island is made up of its salt dome, which contains various crystal salts and edible salts. The Salt Goddess Cave is also known as the Salt Goddess and the Tabarzan Salt Cave. The Turquoise Cave is in an area full of colourful hills and mountains due to its rich mineral content. In the past, the locals of this area used to extract salt from the rocks and stones in this area, hence the choice of the name Tabarzan Salt. The locals and indigenous people of Hormuz Island have great respect for the Salt Goddess Cave, which is why they have chosen the name Goddess for it. One of the reasons for the fame of the Salt Goddess Valley is its remarkable silence. In this area, no sound is heard, and it is full of tranquility. And that's why this area is also known as the Valley of Silence. Earthy Carpet of Hormuz. The earthy carpet of Hormuz is set up by tasteful artists as a symbol of the culture and civilization of this island, using valuable natural symbols on Hormuz Island. Various colourful soils found on this island such as black, red, chalk, green and other colourful soils, are used to design the earthy carpet of Hormuz. The earthy carpet of Hormuz is designed and executed separately each year, displaying symbols of the indigenous culture of different cities in Iran. Among the symbols present in these carpets, palm trees and wind catchers from the south are also used as symbols of the southern nature. Dr. Nadalian Museum. Dr. Nadalian Museum is one of the prominent historical attractions on Hormuz Island, which, although not very old, is very interesting due to its introduction of the rich indigenous culture of this region. The museum is in the personal residence of Dr. Nadalian on Hormuz Island, and that's why the indigenous people of Hormuz Island refer to this museum as the Doctor's House Gallery. This museum also holds educational workshops, and many locals of Hormuz Island receive art education in this museum gallery. Over the past years, exhibitions of Dr. Nadalian's common and individual works have been held in this museum, which have attracted the attention and appreciation of artists and the public. Hope you've enjoyed our video this week, and look forward to seeing you again.